Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Kitchen's Always Open. Wow, it really is. Today, what are we gonna cook? We're gonna cook some chicken breast with the bone in, because that's where all the flavor is, on a bed of mushrooms with a little bit of garlic and a lot of bit of white wine. This one's for the recipe, this one's for me. If the day goes bad, I might end up switching those amounts. Other than that, let's get started. You're gonna love this. I have a good feeling. Okay, look, we have a beautiful full chicken. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna start from the back. Sometimes that is the best way, okay? And I really am talking about chicken. And you see, no, this is a family-friendly video. You see, all you have to do is just follow the joints. Hold the chicken like this, and you don't have to force. It just comes off. So already you have two beautiful wings. Now the legs, same thing. Turn it over the other side. Sometimes it's better from the front. Okay, no. So you're gonna go over here and you're just gonna follow the length of the wing, the leg, and then hold your knife firmly, push it out. Leg, one leg, second leg. If you want, you could do a little cut to see where it goes, no problem. Second leg, like, yeah, maybe you force a bit, but not really that much. Then, now what are you left with? You're left with the whole body of the chicken. But for this recipe, we want to take out the back. So you could just rip it out by hand. If you have a lot of anger, you're mad at somebody, you say, I'm going for it. But in the video, it's not going to look nice. So we'll just cut straight through it. As long as your knife is sharp, you should be all right. So hold it out. This is great for stocks, to make a nice chicken stock, baby. Okay, I don't know why I said that. And now what are you left with? The whole beautiful chicken, and we just have to split it in two. And you see this bone right here? It's kind of perfectly in the middle. Attach your knife, hold it firmly, and pass through. And now you have something, the base of this beautiful recipe, that's gonna make your wife love you, that's gonna make your mother-in-law think she did a good choice. Now I'm just heating up a pan on medium-high heat. I'm gonna brown the chicken breast in the beautiful Gallo olive oil. By the way, Gallo, if ever you want to sponsor me, you could. My mother's last name's Gallo. I'm still waiting for my inheritance. Where is it at, Gallo? You just got exposed. No, okay, we're gonna brown the chicken breast, and then everything else happens in the oven. It's gonna be beautiful.
Tell me, Joel, what inspired you to make this today?
I was listening to Bon Jovi's Bed of Roses, and I said, I can't afford a bed of roses, but I can afford a bed of mushrooms, and I will lay you down on them. He lays you. What do you have? You have the choice of Bon Jovi lays you down on a bed of roses, or me on a bed of mushrooms, a bed of shiitake, a bed of portobello mushrooms.
I'll take both.
The choice is clear. Okay, this is hot enough. Yeah, let's do it. Things are steaming up, and I'm not talking about the pan. We're talking about bed of mushrooms. Oh baby. Okay, maybe that's too much oil, but I like olive oil, so I'm not gonna fight it. Just use 1 tablespoon of oil. Oh, come on. What's the difference? My arteries clog. It's all right. Good butter. Oh, baby, I love you so. We're not going to overcrowd the pan, which I might be doing. I'm just saying it, but I'm doing it. We're not going to overcrowd the pan as I overcrowd the pan. Okay, so now while those brown, guess what we're going to do? We're going to be like efficient, which I'm usually not, when I slice up the mushrooms. And once it's done, we're ready. That's our mise en place. Okay, I have some beautiful brown and white mushrooms here, okay? We're going to slice them up, dice them up. While that's happening, maybe I'll be able to do it before it's done. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Oh yeah, that's a good brown. So what we're gonna do now is just sit it on the bone side for like a minute. We're not trying to cook the chicken the whole way through here. We're just gonna sit it, turn off the heat, because the rest of the cooking is gonna be done in the oven. So I turned off the heat. I'm just letting it sit on the bone to get a bit of color on both sides. But that's perfect. It locked in all the flavor. It's gonna be crispy. I'm choosing the right size for things. It's not the.
I know, this cutting board's pretty small. Look at the space. Look at the space you're working with.
It's okay. There's only 88 other mushrooms. I got you. Some people, they microdose mushrooms. Me, I go the other way. I'm macrodosing at them. If I'm gonna do it, I do it big. Yeah, everyone's always asking, you tried mushrooms? Yeah, I love it. Stuffed. Stuffed, the brown. They say it changes my life. I say, yeah, it is life changing. You could say it was life changing. I wanna lay you down on a bed of fungi. So tonight I sleep on a bed of nails. Oh, I wanna be just as close as maybe. Oh, there's only 3 left. I don't wanna put in a bowl now.
You've challenged yourself?
Yeah, like I don't wanna.
Don't want to give up?
Like now I'm too close to quit. And lay you down
Joe, this is like a bit exaggerated though.
on a bed. What would Bon Jovi do? What would Bon Giovanni do? He would push through. I sliced all my beautiful mushrooms. They are beautiful. And I just want to say to those people out there that say buy a wine to cook that's maybe not necessarily for drinking. Why are you doing that to yourself? Why are you doing that to yourself? Buy a wine that's good for drinking and good for cooking. If the food turns out bad, you just pour yourself a little bit more wine and suddenly the food seems great. But now, let's get the chicken on these mushrooms. I'm excited. Okay, what do I have next? I have a beautiful... I did a mise en prep today. I feel very professional. I oiled a pan a bit. Just a little bit of olive oil in the base so nothing sticks, but I doubt it will. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take all these mushrooms, throw them in. So a literal bed of mushrooms. If Bon Jovi would ask me to lay on this bed of, I would do it.
Why do you keep talking about Bon Jovi?
I don't know. Now that's stuck in my
You keep
head.
talking about him.
Maybe don't put that in. I don't know. I want to be sponsored by the Food Network, not by. Oh.
By Bon Jovi. Why would...
I don't think I'll fit into the tour bus. Like, this is crazy. Oh, I love it. Okay, wait. What's my next step here? Sorry. Whoa, we're halfway there. We'll make it, I swear. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Okay. One for me and one for my homies. This is the white wine. Now we have the bed of mushrooms. There's nothing else in here. We're going to pour in all the white wine. That's why if it seems like a lot, it's okay.
Ooh. That's going to taste good.
Yeah. Next, we're going to take these 3 garlic cloves. I'm going to keep them whole just so I get the flavor infused. I'm going to keep them whole, but I completely crushed them. So now we have our bed of mushrooms. We're just going to take some whole garlic cloves, hide them in there. Like I hide my drinking problem. No. We're going to hide it in there. Like I hide snacks from my wife. And the flavor is going to creep up. At the same time, we're going to take some dried thyme.
Right back here.
Put it all over.
Ooh.
It's going to give that flavor. You don't have to go too much on the thyme, but I like a lot.
I think this pot is a bit old, huh?
Yeah.
It's seen things.
Yeah, it's been too, it's dependable, I think is the word you're looking for. We're just gonna lay it on top, skin side up. So not only is there gonna be flavor creeping up from the top, there's gonna be flavor creeping up from the bottom, but the chicken juice is gonna run down into, oh, it's gonna be really good. And of course, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Just to give it that kick.
It's a bit more than a little, huh?
No, it's because this pepper kicker is really small. The hole is really small. It doesn't come out that much. Okay. Okay, now we really made this with love and a bit of anxiety. And now a final touch of love. Just pour some olive oil on those chicken breasts. Look how nice that looks. Oh, it's gonna give it another layer of flavor. This is how I like to cook. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just has to be made with love. You do that, you can't go wrong. Okay, our mushrooms are swimming in wine. I've oiled the breasts. It's been a good morning. So now, it's been a very good morning. I've never been this happy in my life. I have an oven preheated at 400. I'm gonna slap this in there for maybe 40 minutes. We'll check it with a meat thermometer. And while that's happening, we'll make a nice gravy. We're gonna throw in a nice espresso cup of heavy cream.
The measurings.
We have to make it Italian. And a little bit of chicken stock.
Perfect.
That I prepared beforehand. This is a professional operation, guys. This is very good. And we're just gonna boil it, and we're gonna bring it to a simmer. And we're gonna simmer it until it gets nice and thick. We're gonna pour this heavy cream over the oil bread. No, I'm joking. Over the oil. I'm hoping you guys see a shift in this season of Kitchen's Always Open, because we did a pilgrimage to Italy and changed my life. Them, it's really about the freshness of the ingredients, and they all have little dogs. So I'm gonna get a little dog. I'm gonna start drinking in the morning because they drink any time of the day. Life's good over there. And that's how simple and beautiful this recipe is. Then now we're already at the end. So I'm just gonna rip off some parsley here, nothing fancy. We're gonna chop it up just to plate it. Because sometimes just making something look better also almost makes it taste better. I don't know if that's just me. So we're just gonna run a knife through this. Nothing crazy, nothing too fancy. It's always better if you have a sharp knife. Okay, there we go. We did a nice rough chop here, or maybe even a bit more fine than rough. We're just gonna set that aside, and I guess I'm gonna get ready to eat. Oh baby, okay. This has reduced down so much. Remember that huge bed of mushrooms? But I'm gonna keep one mitten for safety. I'm gonna strain out everything that's left. Oh. And all that beautiful flavor is gonna go into our gravy. And we didn't waste a drop. Yes, we did. I made a big mess. Okay. And now we're gonna cook it till it's the nice texture. We're gonna cook it till it's the nice texture. And then we're ready to eat, guys. Okay, now on our beautiful bed of mushrooms, which I think we've talked enough about, we're gonna plate up our chicken. And guess what else we're gonna do? We're gonna go the extra mile. This is like people are coming over. You love them. We're just gonna sprinkle some parsley around just to give it a nice pop of color.
So if there isn't parsley on your chicken when you come over,
It means that they don't really love you. So there you have it, guys. Beautiful chicken breast with the bone in on a bed of mushrooms with a white wine. Was the sauce supposed to be thicker? Yes. Did I make a mistake? Yes, but it still turned out great. So I really would suggest trying this, serving it to someone you love. Maybe serving it to someone you hate and making them jealous. Say, I wish I lived with that guy. So, there you have it. Another episode of Kitchen's Always Open. Thank you so much for joining me. Love you, and you're going to love this.